Hey guys, LJ from LJ Games. Today I'm going to talk to you about racing games. Welcome to another episode of Game Talk, by the way. So, racing games. The thing about racing games is, right now they're at their best. There's no doubt about that. They're at their best right now, but they're obviously the least popular. Shooters have taken over, and you just no one really wants racing games anymore for some reason. I mean, not a lot of people do. But anyway, they are at their best, and there are some people that really are noticing them. Other people are just like, yeah, just another racing game. There really are a lot of differences. But the first one I want to talk about is a pretty old one. It's called Project Gotham Racing. It's about 10 to 12 years ago. I don't really remember. It's one of the first games on the Xbox, and it was the first one of the first games I ever played ever. Um, on the Xbox. It was really fun. It had some pretty cool cars. The controls were good, and I don't know. It really kind of put me into my uh, career. Maybe I'm not really sure if you career. That might not be the best word for it. Anyway, my gaming love, whatever. Anyway, Project Gotham Racing. I never got around to playing the sequels. Unfortunately, I think there was like 5 of these games really. I know that the third one was on the Xbox 360, and then the fourth and fifth were on 360 as well. But I don't. Let's see what happened. What happened there? I think they just really Project Gotham Racing, the series, just lost a lot of its attention at that point because then another racing franchise took over called Need for Speed. I haven't played all that many Need for Speed games. I played Need for Speed. I think it was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. That one was really good. I played Shift 2 Unleashed, which was okay. I mean, the controls, I don't know, I just couldn't get used to the controls. It was like really hard to turn, and I didn't really like it that much. It was just, instead of having just a track and you can hit the sides, there was like a whole layer of grass and stuff that you would roll onto and you'd slow down. And it really just, the thing about me is, it's like training wheels. uh, you want training wheels so that you can kind of learn to balance. So if I'm hitting walls, I can kind of learn to just stay in the middle. But if I can just go wherever I want, I'm not going to learn anything. So I just really didn't like the fact that it didn't give you anything and it didn't put any borders there. Shift to Unleash was not very good. I'm just going to put that out there. Forza, that's also a really good one. There was most recent one I think was Forza Horizon, which was really good. And I just I just really like racing games. Forza, of course, and Need for Speed are the two biggest racing things right now, and you should go check out those games. They're a lot of fun. Um, Kart racers, I'm not really gonna talk about those, but Mario Kart, that's always fun. Kart racers just aren't. Kart racers are good, but there's not too many of them right now. I wish there was more, but there's not, and that kind of disappoints me. Excuse me. But my favorite racing game, I'll probably get a lot of controversy for this, but my favorite racing game ever is actually Split Second. It came out in 2010, and it was great. The thing that separated it from other things is like kind of like you take Need for Speed and add explosions, lots and lots of explosions. That's pretty much how you sum up Need for Speed. Or sorry, Split Second. What happens is you, instead of being like really fast and trying to pass everyone get to the front, um you like draft behind other players that are in front of you, and you can earn up points to earn up drafting points so you can unlock these power plays, and there'll be like explosions or stuff that will just stop players in front of you, sometimes kill them or just slow them down anyway. And rather than just being the fastest car on the track, you just blow up everyone in front of you, put them all behind you, and that's always a good way of playing, right? Not being the fastest, just blowing everyone else off the track. The game's got a lot of cool maps. Unfortunately, some of the maps are kind of like intertwined. I'm not probably not the right word, but it seems like there's parts from one map that are the same in another map, but they're totally different maps. For example, there's two maps called Canyon and Airplane Graveyard, and those two both have some of the same parts. I mean, they're distinctly different maps, but they both have like the same. One part there's a cliff to your left, and it just has that same stretch. And same with a lot of the other maps, but I don't really know any of them by name. Um, Another game I want to talk about was Burnout Revenge. That was a fairly old. It was toward the start of the Xbox 360. We're nearing the end at this point, so a little bit while ago. But rather than like just trying to be the fastest or in a split second blowing everyone off the track, you just hit everyone. Just hit them. That's always fun, and that's why I really like that one. And it still stands out today. Burnout Revenge. I think that's what it's called actually. I'm not actually. I think it was like two of them. It's like Burnout Revenge, Burnout Paradise, but I don't really remember which one I'm talking about. I think it was Revenge, but you just go around and hit everyone, knock them off the track that way, and you can get to the front easily. And that's what makes Burnout Revenge pretty unique, in my opinion. So yeah, that's all for me this week on Game Talk. Check in next week for my next topic or whatever I'll be talking about. This is Game Talk, so it'll be something game gaming related, and I'll be talking about it. You get the gist. I'll see you next time.